Alright, take two, because I just filmed this entire video for 30 minutes and just now realized that my head was cut off the entire time. So hopefully you can see me this time and I don't have to do it again. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about my Accutane story. And so I kind of want to start out with what my acne was. So in about middle school, like 6th or 7th grade, I started developing acne. If I had to put on a spectrum, I'd probably say it was mildly severe. It wasn't exactly mild, wasn't exactly severe. But I will put a picture in so you guys can see what my skin used to look like. And then I'm gonna kind of go into my whole acne story and Accutane story. I tried everything. I tried Proactive, I tried Clearasil, I tried Clean and Clear, I tried everything you could find in the store with benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, anything you could think of, and my face was not responsive to anything at all. So my parents decided to take me to the doctor, and the doctor prescribed me a benzoyl peroxide face cream. That didn't seem to do anything for me. I went back, they prescribed me antibiotics, like a pill, antibiotics to take, and I did that for a few months and it actually seemed to work. So basically my skin became resistant to the medicine and it just stopped working. Then I went back to doctors again. They tried giving me like another face cream. That did nothing at all. And so we went back again and they decide finally that they're gonna refer me to a dermatologist. And so I was kind of like, yes, finally I get to talk to someone who knows about skin. Actually, funny story, one time I went to the doctor, told them about my acne, and they asked me if I washed my face. And I'm like, well, of course I wash my face. I have acne and I'm coming to you trying to get rid of it. Why do you think I have never washed my face? So I went to the dermatologist and she told me, based on my history of being resistant to all these types of medicines, and because I was probably about 17 or 18 at the time when I finally went to the dermatologist, that she thought my acne probably wasn't going to go away anytime soon. Like I wasn't going to outgrow it because of how old I was and how severe it was. She decided to prescribe me Accutane. Now, in order for me to start it, I had to go get a blood test to make sure everything was perfect in my body. Pretty much what Accutane is a toxic dose of vitamin A. So what that means is it is so much vitamin A in your body that your body basically stops producing oil. Your skin has no oil, isn't producing oil, there's nothing for the bacteria to feed on, and they die out and your skin becomes great. I go to my pharmacist and they look at it and they're like, oh my gosh. They basically they looked at me and they're like, well, we don't have this. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, well, we're gonna have to specially order it. And so I'm like, all right. And so about a week later they call and I finally get it. At least for my dermatologist, I had to get a blood test every single month to make sure it was not affecting anything in my body, my liver, my blood. Like, had to make sure everything was great. If you are a female, you also have to get a pregnancy test, or you have to be on birth control, because Accutane could cause birth defects. So now I'm going to get into the side effects. So I took them, and then at nighttime I took a shower, dried off, and my skin was completely dry. Like, so incredibly dry, because it's like, it's as if I took that first dose and my body cut off its supply of producing oils, and I just washed them all away, and so it was like death. So as you continue to take it, your skin will become very, very dry. The absolute worst thing is that your lips become so incredibly chapped that they begin to crack. The worst is that they'll crack at the corners. And I remember there'd be times when I would try to eat and it would start bleeding. And it would be so painful. And so you're probably thinking, why didn't you just, use chapstick like, a normal person would when they get chapped lips? Well, chapstick had absolutely no effect. So when I saw my dermatologist again, I asked them, is there anything else that I could use that might be more effective against my lips, and she recommended Aquaphor, and I'll put a picture of what it looked like, and that 100% saved my life. If there was a day when I forgot my Aquaphor lip balm, it was a horrible day, because you needed it 24/7, and that was the only thing that would make your lips actually feel all right. Also, I ended up getting Neutrogena Sensitive Skin Face Lotion, which was a lifesaver because your skin is so dry that it is uncomfortably dry. Some other side effects that I experienced is joint pain. I would notice after sitting for long periods of time, or also for standing, especially standing for long periods of time, either like my back or my hip joints would hurt really bad. I know that if it's bad, you should tell your dermatologist, and they will either change your dosage or take you off the medicine completely. Probably the most controversial thing about Accutane is that it is known to cause changes in mood. There have been some suicides associated with Accutane. Now with me, I never felt anything like that. I was actually really happy because finally my skin was clear. I didn't have to hide behind my acne anymore. I felt more confidence. I ended up taking Accutane for 5 months. Usually take it for about 6 or 7 months, or sometimes even more. Now, it's been about 4 years since I've taken Accutane, and my skin is 100% better than what it was. It is not cured of acne, but if I don't worry about breakouts. Every now and then I'll get a zit, or I'll get like a little mini breakout. I feel like almost like my skin's like normal now, like a normal person, like who gets zits every now and then, which, I mean, if you continue to clean your face and do whatever, it's nothing that's too crazy. I do still have dry skin from Accutane. It's not as dry as it was when I was on Accutane. On my face, I still continue to use face lotion. Final verdict. Would I recommend it to someone? And I would say yes, under the right circumstances. If you have very severe acne and you have tried everything and nothing is working for you, then I would for sure try to go see a dermatologist and perhaps see if this is a good option for you. Now, if you're a female, it makes it a little harder. It is associated with birth defects. Supposedly, it's perfectly fine after you're off the medicine, but still there is that risk that you had Accutane. I mean, I couldn't even give blood for a long time because I took Accutane. How badly do you want it? Like, the side effects are horrible, and I want to stress, like, it's not fun. Like, every day, like, your skin hurts, especially the lips. The chapped lips are what you have to, like, get over with. This is just my story. I know that there's lots of other people who had totally different experiences with Accutane. Maybe it wasn't as bad. Maybe they had a lower dose. Maybe they had a higher dose. Maybe it was worse. Let me know if you're planning on taking Accutane or what your thoughts are of this. If you have any questions at all, I would love to answer any kind of questions. So please leave them in the comments below. Until next time, I'll see you later.